Hello, everyone. Today I will be discussing the key points in chapters 1 through 3 in the book Extending Children's Mathematics, Fractions and Decimals by Susan B. Emson. I have created a slideshow in order for you, the reader, to be able to view the key concepts of chapters 1, 2, and 3. At first, the author focuses on the importance of students using prior knowledge in mathematics, focusing on the concept of fractions. Fractions are a way to represent a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. In order to determine the value of a fraction, one must understand the multiplicative relationship between the numerator and denominator. It is stated in this book that teachers are not spending enough time for students to gain understanding and meaning of fractions. Teachers are moving on to more complex operations involving fractions, such as equivalencies and comparisons. When students are first introduced to fractions, they do not think of them as a number, but rather a way to cut things up. If you look at the picture below, there is a picture of a triangle. Some students might explain a slice of pizza as 1/4. They don't think of it as a number, but a picture. Fractions can be taught in all elementary grades. However, because teachers do not spend as much time teaching and going over fractions as they should, many students have little understanding of fractions. In turn, this will prevent students from understanding fractions, but also more advanced topics later in life. The text, Understanding Children's Mathematics, Fractions and Decimals, focuses on a strategy of teaching called equal sharing problems. Equal sharing problems focus on students using their prior knowledge and experiences to help solve problems. An example from the book is shown on the screen. 4 children want to share 10 brownies so that everyone gets exactly the same amount. How much brownie can each child have? This question is relatable to students, and it also lets them draw an experience from their own life to solve this problem. In order to solve this problem correctly, students need to give each person the same size share and use all of the sharing materials. Most students at some point in their life have shared food or other items with people. This problem lets them draw on specific experience to solve this problem. This type of equal sharing problem does not explicitly contain fractions. Children will use drawings, their experiences, and their knowledge of whole number quantities to help them figure out the solution. If we look at the 2 students who participated in this brownie problem, it is clear that they did not fulfill both of these requirements. Student 1 drew 3 people and 5 candy bars. She gave each person 1 candy bar. She had 2 candy bars left over and stopped. Therefore, this student focused on the requirement of using all of the sharing materials, but did not give each person the same size share. Student 2 drew 3 people and 5 brownies. He gave each person 1 whole brownie. He split the remaining 2 brownies into halves and gave each person 1 half. He did not focus on the requirement of distributing equal shares or all of the sharing material. It is explained in the text that there are 3 types of equal sharing problems. They are multiplication, measurement division, and partitive division. A multiplication and equal sharing problem has an unknown total. A measurement division equal sharing problem as it has an unknown number of groups, and a partitive division problem has an unknown amount per group. The importance of equal sharing problems, as pointed out in the textbook, is that they help students establish a deep meaning for mental models for fractions. These types of problems allow students to experience trial and error as well as sharing one item at a time. Teachers can help foster their students' knowledge and understanding of fractions by 3 different ways. It is important for teachers to pose these types of problems without giving them a strategy to figure them out. At the end of the equal sharing problems, teachers should be facilitating group discussions about the strategies that teachers used. And children. Equal sharing problems can be used in all elementary grades. They can not only be used to help students understand concepts such as fractions, but they can also be used as assessments. Teachers can use an equal sharing problem in order to assess their students' knowledge of a particular concept. Furthermore, these types of problems relate to the article Interference of Instrumental Instruction in Subsequent Relational Learning by Pesek and Kirschner. They state that having students use their own strategies in order to problem solve is key and increases students' learning and understanding. Having students build on their prior knowledge and prior experiences increases students' success. Having whole class and group discussions are imperative for students' learning, according to this text. Pesek and Kirschner and Carpenter, who provided the importance of students using inventive strategies in order to problem solve. I will see you all next time to describe chapters 4 through 7.